If you look down, you could see the fighters. So I remember looking at them, but being really quiet because you don't want them to see you, actually. But yeah, so you kind of hold your breath and you say, oh my God, they're just there. So let me find a wall and not a window, because if there's bullets, then at least the wall can stop them. So in Thais we have actually a hospital that we support on both sides. So it means that we sometimes have to cross the front line, and of course in the front line you have this no man's land. Coming back from a health center, so we just turned the corner, and then we saw two fighters that were shot in the head, sitting in their jeep. We have to get out of this place. So we took these other small roads, but then at the end there were stones in the road, so we were not able to go any further. Shooting were already happening, landing few meters from us. So what we need to do in this case is that we need to find a shelter and to find a place to hide. One of the doors opened, so we got in the house, where actually we found a family. When your house is at the front line and you don't want to move or you cannot move out, it means that every night there is clashes happening and fighting happening. So the family were, they looked exhausted. They made sure that we had some water, we had some juice to make sure that we were okay. The woman, they run to the kitchen and to prepare actually a meal, because now we are guests in the house. So they have to make sure that we are welcome and that we are well taken care of. So it means preparing a meal, even if they don't have much. So after about 2 hours, the clashes come down, the shooting stop. So what it means for us is that we have to go as soon as possible, and we have to go now. So it means not in 15 minutes or half an hour. We have to move as soon as it's possible to get out of this place. At the moment where we were supposed to go, this was the time for the food, because finally the meal was ready. And then they said, okay, we are going to put the food in the Tupperware, and you guys can eat it at home. We got in the car, and one of my colleagues just looked down nearby the car and just found plenty of bullets. So it means that if we were stuck outside for these 2 hours, I think someone would have got shot. This family really saved our life. The clashes and the fightings at the front line are becoming more and more heavy, more frequent. So we have not been able to go back to the family, to offer them our help, but also to tell them thank you again, only to bring back the Tupperwares. One of the reasons that we are able also to be there is that because we have independent funding. Nobody's telling us where to go, and this is something I think in Yemen is really important, because it's such a political conflict. We go where the needs are. We don't care on which side people are. We go where we can have better impact for the people there.